What's up? I was here. Cool, cool, cool. Good for you. Let me switch to live chat there. Looking pretty, TJ. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So kindly. Always here. Yes, yes, yes. Swamp rat. I don't buy that. If only they'd look closer, would they see a poor boy? No siree. Put your dick on Pornhub. I don't think there's much to, yeah. I think it's already on there, maybe. I don't even know. Not much to see. Hope things are well with you. Yeah. Hey, Emily, what's up with you? Kind of early, ain't it? I don't know. I don't really give a shit about time. I don't care about early. I don't care about late. I'm tired of people imposing on me when I need to do things based on some arbitrary measurement of it's 6 o'clock or whatever. You know, I get that then there's like a necessity for time sometimes. Probably could have gone a little darker through here. But whatever. Next time. I don't know. Time is a social construct, yo. Yeah. Basically is, right? I mean, there's a real thing called time and, there's a use in measuring it, but this daily clock that we live by is it's a pest. We know about the eyebrows, TJ. What do you know about them? You know they're gone? See? There's no hair under there anymore. Where is the TJ Discord? It's I don't know. I linked it in the last couple of these, so you could go there. You could post your butt in the big butt section if you want. There is a big butt section of the Discord. It says expired. Damn. Yawn. I never understand you motherfuckers that come in here and just say yawn. Just go somewhere else. I don't know, man. Quit being a fucking stupid piece of shit. I don't know. Just quit crying about it, for fuck's sake. If you're bored, just go. If you're tired, go to bed. Stop it. You make my butthole yawn. Thank you. We have nothing else to say. Yeah, I guess not. Is that fan noise super distracting to you guys? Because I could turn that off if you need me to. Just let me know. TJ is off his anti-rocking meds. I don't have any anti-rocking meds. Oh, someone give me money, so shut up. Yo, dude, why you so red? Lose a fight with a bee? I'm going to just ignore the fact that your comment was stupid because you gave me $10. I'm going to focus on saying thank you for the $10. It's a bit distracting. What's a bit distracting? How much you want to fuck me right now? Is that distracting? Sorry. The fan is soothing. Oh, the fan. Yeah, you're talking about the fan. Yeah. It seems like it kind of went away there, so I don't know. It might kind of turn on here and there to maintain the room temperature. It's great to be able to have money to go along with such silliness. That's true. How them gains going, TJ? Pretty good. I actually went to the gym last night. I've been doing stuff at home somewhat regularly, but I decided to go to the gym last night, and and did some stuff there. Uh, you know, you lost 20 pounds. I lost how many pounds so far? I don't know, like 10 maybe. But that's only in like a week. So, hey TJ, are you okay? I guess. How's the gym there? The gym was fine. It was just like a Planet Fitness or whatever. I like your resplendent makeup, TJ. Thank you. Yeah, I was mostly just there to like do like leg exercises and butt exercises. Trying to get my butt bigger. Tired of having a fucking. I have like some meat on my ass, but it's all like I don't know. Somehow my butt has like plumpness, but it doesn't stick out. So I'm thinking if I like get some muscle, that'll push the fat out, and then I'll actually have a butt, and that'd be cool. Um, I also did some like leg strengthening shit, just trying to like work on legs in general, um, and show it. Well, I would if YouTube would let me, but unfortunately, I can't. So. Um, Shelf Buffy. Shelf Buddy? Yeah, that's true. I just do treadmill and the bike. Well, you're just doing cardio stuff to lose weight. I I was on the treadmill for a little bit. It didn't take too long. TJ OnlyFans. Yeah, it didn't take too long. I didn't do like a lot on the treadmill, but I was on there for a bit and raised my heart rate and stuff. It got me, I guess, going a little bit. Go to the gym with you? No. I have something for you to work out, TJ. Okay. Just want to lose some of my tummy, feel a little better. My butt has been big my whole life. It is there to stay. There you go. Are you losing weight or building muscle? Trying to do a little bit of both. I don't want to lose all my weight, but I would like to be less weight. Same size vore. Thoughts? I always kind of like wonder about the jaw thing, you know? I mean, I usually like it, you know, if it's drawn well and shit, but I don't know, I don't necessarily understand the mechanics of the the gigantic jaw. Do you know your BMI? I don't really believe in BMI. I've read too many. I mean, like it's just like it's like kind of outmoded. I mean, it's like maybe useful in like some very limited sense, but yeah, it's like way more credence is given to it than ought to be. There's like yeah, there's some problems with it. It was never really intended to be like a diagnostic tool in the way that it is. I'm considered overweight because I'm so muscular, right? So like you could be too muscular to you be your musculature could throw it off. There's people who are just fucking denser than other people too. You ever see one of these people that like looks like they'd be like light as a feather, but then you like, oh, they're heavier than they look, you know? It's just like, you know, some people are just like that. Some people are just densely built. So I don't know. My favorite little Debbie snack? I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of those kind of things like the Hostess and Little Debbie and you know all that shit. Like I'll eat them because they're sugary and I'm fat, but you know as far as like pre-packaged baked goods go, I'm not usually a big fan. You know, I'd rather have one of those. You're my favorite Little Debbie snack. Yeah, it's true. I am addicted to sweets. I mean, I love sweets myself. I'm not eating them right now because of my diet. I do let myself eat some like chocolate. I pretty much eat a little bit of chocolate every day, but it's like in moderation. You ever consider getting a gastric bypass, gastric sleeve or bypass? No, I don't really think I need that. I just have to have the willpower to not eat shit like that. Yeah, the chocolate I eat is like 70-ish% dark. It's not so it's not like rich milk chocolate or something. It's pretty fucking dark chocolate. So yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. I replace candy and pastries with fruit and a little bit of chocolate. Yeah, I've been eating berries and stuff. Um, been eating bananas. Not with my butt this time. I've discovered you can also eat them. You know. Thoughts on the iDubbbz boxing event? I don't pay attention to what YouTubers are boxing each other. I don't really give a shit. People get fats because meat, dairy, eggs. Wait, what? Meat, dairy, eggs that destroy human health. That's okay. That's a pretty controversial health opinion. Not really supported by much mainstream science, but okay. Um, eggs are fine. Meat is fine. I mean, you can have ethical problems with meat, but there's not really any serious health concerns with it. Um, Maybe some red meats, like there's plenty of lean proteins, chicken and fish. I mean, like there's lots of stuff in there that's good for you. Um, how many black fans do you think you have? All of them. Every black person on Earth is my fan. I don't know if you knew that. Dairy does have some, dairy should probably be eaten in far more moderation than it is. Um, Humans have not actually been eating meat for millions of years. Well, maybe they kind of have, but to the extent that we do now, not so much. Like, if you look at our ancestors or our, you look at our cousins, like chimpanzees and bonobos and shit, they don't eat a lot of meat. They do eat it. They will eat meat, but they're not particularly good at hunting it. So they don't eat too much. Um, Hundreds of thousands of years for sure. The chat's delayed on my end. I'm sorry about that. Oh, you sent me a donation through Streamlabs. Sorry, it's still in the default, but it doesn't really appear on here. Will I ever try horse meat? Sure. I don't see why not. TJ trapped in a shed. Yeah, that does happen. That can happen at least. I'm not your friend. Oh, anything, damn. You think that you're the man? Is eating dolphins ethical? Probably not because they're endangered, right? I don't think it's ethical to eat something that's endangered. TJ, are you okay? We are here for you. Okay. Chelsea throws him in a shed with cameras every now and again and tells him to get his ass to work and make that money. Yeah. Chelsea's like, you can come out when you've made enough Streamlabs to buy me a pretty new dress. I'm like, yes, Mistress Chelsea. Do you have a stereo or just use a Bluetooth speaker? I have a Bluetooth speaker that works really well, and it sounds amazing. It's like $100. So yeah. Would you eat a golden retriever? I know that I love dogs, so I really want to be like, no, of course not. But like, I look at a pig or a cow, and I'm like, aw, they're cute, but I still eat them. So I don't know. Like, I guess if I was in a country where it's like this, we're eating golden retriever here, I'd be like, okay, well, I'll give it a fucking shot. I don't know. Like, fuck, man. They're not endangered, last I checked. Any thoughts on Irish republicanism? I really don't know shit about that. They bomb stuff, right? That's fun. I have tiny speakers produce amazing sound quality and seeing a huge setup, not that great. Yeah, I mean, like, I have one little speaker that's like this big, and it's like magic how fucking loud that shit is. It's like crazy. I feel like people think I'm a psycho for not liking dogs. That is a little weird, to be honest. I mean, yeah. Who doesn't like dogs? I mean, like, they're just likable. It's just weird not to. I don't know. Maybe you had a bad experience. Maybe a dog raped your mom. I don't know. Would you eat alien? I mean, there's probably like considerations there. You know, like it had to be proven safe. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. TG, there was a guy in Japan that was a cannibal that would eat women's asses. I mean, he ate one woman's ass. You're thinking of Issei Sagawa, I think his name is. He ate his girlfriend and then got off on a technicality, I guess. And now he's like kind of like a minor celebrity in Japan. Is there a thunderstorm? I don't think so. Consider yourself a celebrity? I don't really think of myself like that, I guess. But if you came back for war and your fiance is sleeping with your best friend, your dog, I mean, I don't know. You got to do what you got to do when, when your husband's away at war, right? You know, what happens in the war stays in the war. You know what I mean? So you got off in two ways then. Yeah. You can. What are your plans for the beard? My plans for the beard are to have it until I maybe don't one day. I don't know. I mean, I like it for now. Maybe one day I'll just be like, bzzz. But for now, I like it. So I don't know. That's going on at the moment. Seems good to me. I bottle fed my dog from a month old, and he's still with me 10 years later. I will fuck someone up over my dog. I mean, yeah. Anybody who's not willing to murder a person to save their dog is not a real dog owner. I'll say that. I'll throw that out there in the ether. So you were trying to revive the main channel. What's the focus? I don't have any focus. That's the problem. I want to do it, but I'm not sure how to do it. So I know that I need to like dig deep inside. I feel like right now I'm focusing on myself and then just hoping everything else falls into place. I feel like if I can get myself where I want to be, then everything else will be where I want it to be. Where did you learn your lifting program from, TJ? There is so my friend Corey is a personal trainer, so he's taught me a lot of stuff. Or he's worked as a personal trainer before. That's not his current occupation. He's an animator, but he used to work as a personal trainer, so I've learned a lot from him. I've watched a lot of videos on weightlifting stuff, seen some other perspectives. As far as like my butt workouts go, I talked to there's a guy on Twitter that's like has a gigantic ass. Pound Cake 130K, although he updates the name every time he gets to a new milestone of followers. And he actually shared with me some of his butt workout tips. He said squats overrated as far as he's concerned. He got his butt almost entirely via hip abductions. So I've been doing a lot of those. I also have worked out. I've also been doing some other butt workouts too, and I do some squats as well. Um, Hill climb, yeah. I was doing the treadmill on an incline as well. Um, but yeah, I've been doing that kind of stuff. You know, been trying to work out. It's not been super duper ultra consistent, but it has been more consistent than than most things I do. um, do you want to see a movie where Satan is the good guy and confronts God in an epic battle? Yes. My knees cannot do the stair climbers. I have pretty good knees. Um, I don't feel like my knees are particular. I have actually. I was doing. I did. That's another thing I was doing last night was some like leg presses and stuff. I did a lot of leg exercises last night. I wanted to focus on like that region, so that's pretty much what I did. Demonstrate the hip exercise. I can't really do it here. You pretty much need a machine, but basically, you have things on okay, so here's your leg, right? Here's your legs. You get it? These are your legs. You have a machine, and it's like pushing again. You push it together. Er, 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 er. Or is it, this is the one where you push out? I can't remember. There's adductions and abductions, and I forget which one's which, but it's like this one's like that, and then the other one's like this. I'm trying to remember which one is the butt one, because one works the thighs and one works the butt. I'll figure it out. Hold on. So if I'm doing like, yeah, I think the butt one's where you squeeze. When you push out works the glutes. Okay, whatever then. The one for your butt, you push out. Okay, so yeah. Okay, whatever. One of them does it. Fucking who knows. I get on the machine, I just do it. But I did a lot of those. I did a whole shit ton of those at maximum weight, by the way. I was able to do at the maximum weight that the machine would let me do it. That's what dude bros call the gay machine. Yes. I was on the gay machine trying to get a nice gay butt. Do you ever like Slipknot? Yes, I like Slipknot. Tip to never forget the difference between euro and pound is the shape of the E. The pound is shaped like an L. They both look like fucking E's, man. Fuck you. I pretty much live my life by the credo of not doing what dude bros are doing. So my husband's favorite band is Slipknot. I mean, Slipknot's really cool, so I think it's a respectable favorite band. I mean, they certainly have enough good shit. TJ, come to St. Louis. I've been to St. Louis a few times. Dude, I love slop knit. TJ, you like Lamb of God? Not really listen to much of them. I can't really say that I have an opinion one way or the other. Kind of like Pantera 2.0. Probably all right then. Has Manson's assault shit changed any opinion you have of him? No. I don't believe it, so it'd be weird if it did. But even if it is true, it doesn't really change my opinion that much. Did you go to the zoo last time you were here, St. Louis? It's the only attraction we have worth a damn. The Science Center's all right. Blah, 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 blah. No, I didn't go to the zoo. I'm not like a gigantic zoo fan. I will go to zoos here and there, but, I'm not really like super into it. I don't know. It's like animal prison. Whatever. Hey, did you check out our animal prison while you were here? We got a prison for animals. It's pretty cool. You should check it out. I'm gonna bring this a little closer. Ugh. Zoos are for virgins, maybe. I don't know. Ministry is legendary. I never liked Ministry all that much. I don't know. Something wrong with me, maybe. I'm gonna. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, I want to see about maybe a different filter. I want something that maybe darkens this frame up a little bit. That's kind of cool. You guys like that one? I like that one a little bit. I'm gonna go with that. I think it has like a cool vibe to it. Okay. Our animal prisons here in Sweden have such large. You can't even see the animals. Yeah, makes sense. Zoos are just ways to preserve increasingly rare animals. I mean, I agree. I see the function of the zoo. I'm not like here to shit on the concept of zoos. Do we hear your spicy dream next? Right? Asking Chelsea stuff. Filter looks like an old film. I think it's supposed to, and it kind of, I don't know. It has kind of a grindhousey feel. Kind of looks like an exploitation film now. So that's pretty cool. TJ, yes. Hey, what's up? TJ, say bullshit in that tune you do. I don't know what tune I do. I do lots of tunes. She has a spicy dream about Manson. Ooh, sexy. Every girl who knows about Marilyn Manson will eventually have a sex dream about Marilyn Manson. It's just true. It's too hot for YouTube. Oh shit. That is a spicy dream. It's too hot to even talk about. That's fucking something. I want to have his babies in high school. Like I said, would I ever come to Iceland? No, too much ice. Not enough land. Yo, we got some TJ stream to mail work go by quicker. Yeah, mail work. Cool. Did you move to Colorado yet? I didn't like Colorado enough to move there. TJ, how do I attract a hot black woman? I don't know. Go talk to one, I guess. I've had so many Manson sex dreams, lol. Did you see the YMS Lion King review? I'll watch it eventually. I haven't had time. I mean, I guess I have had time. It's just I haven't used it to watch passive entertainment. I've been trying to be a little bit more proactive in what I'm doing. How do I talk to a hot neckbeard? You already are. So there you go. Uh-huh. What is the perfect size ass? Half the size of the universe. And the other half should be a boner. How do you maintain your beard? I grow it. I keep growing it, and I guess I put like oils in it. Like if it starts to get dry, I put stuff in it to moisturize it, and if it's tangled, I brush it, and that's it. Like beard care, I don't know, it's not been that hard for me. You know, like if the beard's dry, I moisturize it. If the beard's tangled, I brush it. I don't trim it. You know, it's like, you ever trim the beard? You ever trim the beard? It's like, no, I don't trim the fucking beard. The whole point is growing it long. Trimming it is like reversing progress. It's like, well, what about? No, there's no what about. Fuck you. I've never been in a big. This whole split ends thing that gets passed around, I think is just like propaganda so that you go to the fucking hair salon or whatever the fuck. Or the barber shop or wherever. Oh, you need to trim. You need to trim. It's like, ugh, I don't even know fucking. I'll get a trim if my hair starts to get too long. I cut my hair when it's too long. If I'm growing it out, I don't trim it. Let's lose progress all the time. Not even the mustache. What about the mustache? Does this mustache look like it's been trimmed anytime recently? To you? Mustache is so annoying when you're eating. Yeah, I've gotten kind of used to it, especially like my mustache literally like Goes over both lips like pretty easily. Like you can't even really see my lips most of the time. They're under there. Sometimes I'll put some mustache wax in and like part it. Like, oh yeah, there you go. But doesn't like to stay that way. It definitely likes to do this. So whatever. I'll let it do it for now. How are my animals? They're fine. You see mustache curls. Yeah, I mean, like I said, sometimes I'll curl it like this way and stuff. But you know, I don't usually. It's a lot of hassle. It's pretty hard. It's just not a very cooperative mustache. So it takes a lot of wax to make it do anything. They brought up Manson for an hour. Cool. What'd they say? Smiling Friends, I've seen an episode. It seemed funny. I have not watched much, though. Would people actually kill people if there was a purge? I mean, some would. Probably not as many as what's depicted in the films, but that's kind of like the fun of the films, right? So, yep. The circular video lights. What does it do? Whatever. Our flag means death is pretty good on HBO. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about, you crazy. Can someone explain to me how Johnny Depp's drug use is material to anything in this case? Like, who cares if he does drugs? Like, what does that matter? I don't understand. Like, if it's like, was he abused or not? Doesn't like him being on drugs doesn't like justify abuse. So the question is, was he abused or was he not abused? Okay, well, he's on drugs. Okay, so what? The question remains. Like, it's possible to be on drugs and be abused. So, yeah, apparently Manson was like being a chatty Cathy. Wouldn't shut the fuck up. Johnny was like, take this fucking pill, dude. Draw your eyebrows back and become the thing you hate. I feel like I kind of already have done that. Sort of. If you got busted for huge crime, went to prison, would you be a hardcore skinhead to have the safety of a gang? No, I'd just murder everybody and escape. I don't need all that shit. Just murder them. I don't need all that. Or die trying. I don't know. I think I'd rather just fucking lash out violently at anyone who gets near me until I either escape or am dead. Seems like more fun. Go out with a bang rather than just, I'm in a fucking murder is pretty cool. I mean, hey, it definitely is. Like, why is it if it's not, why is it in every fucking piece of entertainment pretty much? Like, almost everything that you watch involves murder. And that's for both sexes and everything, right? Soap operas, full of murder. Fucking comic book movies, full of murder. Murder mysteries, obviously. Crime procedurals, yes. Kids movies, yeah, plenty of kids movies have murder in it. Pretty much every Disney movie has at least a couple of murders in it. Think about it. Or attempted murders at least. You know? Every government everywhere. Legalize drugs and murder. I feel like if you legalized drugs, we wouldn't be as murderous. So, some part of me wishes that society would collapse so we could murder, but then I would get murdered too. Yeah, well, that's the problem. That's that whole live by the sword, die by the sword thing. That's how they convinced us to be against murder. Like, we're not, like, we as a species are not against murder because we're like, man, I can't see myself wanting to ever kill anybody. That's not why, all right? You live long enough on this world, you're gonna meet a few motherfuckers that you're just like, I wish someone on it would have killed that motherfucker. But, the thing is, you have a world where murder's okay, and then you're like, what if I'm that motherfucker to somebody, What if I'm the motherfucker they look at like, ugh, someone ought to kill that son of a bitch, you know? So there being a thing where we all are kind of like, let's not murder each other, It's pretty useful. Self-preservation tactic. I'd be a warlord. I mean, maybe, but chances are, no. You'd probably just be dead or serving a warlord. Living in the South, have you ever come to own anything with a Confederate battle flag on it, incidentally or otherwise? I think I have a bumper sticker that has a flag on it somewhere. I think it's like, you lost, get over it, and it has the Confederate flag with like an X through it. I think I have something like that somewhere. As far as like a thing that has the Confederate flag on it, just like, yeah, there it is, right there on there. I don't think so. I mean, I might have it incidentally somewhere, like in a book or something. Back on DP, they were super soft on the Confederate flag. I don't really have too much of a problem with like any symbol, honestly. I feel like it's like we make too big of a deal about them sometimes. I think that like we need to look at the intent that someone's using the symbol with more than being concerned about the symbol in and of itself. You know, like I don't think the Confederate flag. I think most people who fly it honestly are not trying to like be like, yeah, slavery. I think that they like downplay that association in their own minds, and to them it's just kind of like, oh, it was about states' rights. Then it's like, well, states' rights to what? And they're like, well. And then, also there's just like a trigger the Northerners, trigger the libs kind of thing to it. But, like a lot of times you'll see a lot of Southerners that will fucking like, they'll have the flag and then it'll be like heritage, not hate. They want to let you know, like, I like this flag, but it's not about that, So, and I mean, like, you can say whatever you want about the history of the flag and stuff, but like people get their own ideas in their own brains and have their own interpretations of shit. And maybe their interpretations are based on like super erroneous nonsense. And in fact, in this case, I think they pretty much are. But I think there's a lot of people that have that flag that have no like racial intents behind it. And I think that like a lot of times like libs and leftists and shit just look at the flag and are like, and it's like, you guys got to get way more in the Southern mentality, because like you guys are really good at figuring out this kind of nuance when it's like anything other than rednecks. Like if Muslims are like death to America, you guys are like, well, what they mean by that, they say death to a lot of things over there. It's like, if the parking lot's full, oh, death to the parking lot, it's like a thing. So it's just like, fuck America, basically. It's not literally like, rah, I hope America burns down or something. Not necessarily anyway. Now, some of them do feel that way. But it doesn't, not everyone who says death to America is literally like, wants you personally to be killed, or some shit. And it's like, we can figure that out, but then like some redneck's like, yeah, South will rise again. It's like, oh my God, he wants to fucking reinstitute the institution of slavery. It's like, not fucking necessarily, okay? Like, meet people on their level sometimes, guys. Come on. I don't know, I think like we need to have like a more nuanced understanding of each other sometimes. This thing where it's like, we're always looking for like some fucking tool with which to condemn. Oh, that group of people shit. Oh, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. It's like, okay, I get it. We all suck. But like sometimes, especially when we're like coalition building or like looking to actually solve society's problems, we got to be like, hey, maybe these people are not all just like slobbering monsters or something, you know? Like maybe I could fucking try to see things from their perspective, even if I'm not going to agree with them, right? A little bit. Like just for the sake of getting some shit done every now and again. Thin blue line flag is literally fascist. Rebel flag is insurrectionist. These flags are none of those things. The flag is it's a piece of cloth. Like any meaning that it has is imbued to it by human beings. And the second that you fucking put a symbol in the hands of a bunch of fucking human beings, the symbol doesn't mean any one thing. It now means how many people are flying it? 150? Then there's 150 meanings. 700 people are flying it? Then there's 700 meanings. 1,000? 1,000 meanings. A million meanings. You know, etc. The thin blue line flag is absolutely fascist. No, it's a flag. It's literally a flag. The flag has nothing. It's just like a bunch of colors and stuff on a fucking piece of fabric. You know, it doesn't mean anything. It means whatever we want it to mean. So you see it, and you're like, oh, fascist. And maybe some of the people flying it are like, yeah, fascist. But then a lot of motherfuckers flying it are just like, man, I support the police. I don't want them to be defund the police. They keep our streets safe. You know, and then it's like, oh, yeah. But this same motherfucker will also fly like a fucking don't tread on me flag, you know? Don't tread on me, thin blue line. It's like, what? You guys, what? This is the opposite of that. You know that, right? But how is it that they can have that incongruity in their minds? Like, well, for them, there's no incongruity because they mean something else. Who knows what they fucking mean? You have to actually get in their head to figure that out. But a lot of times, these motherfuckers are just following trends. I mean, like, if everybody around you is doing something, there's at least the temptation to do it. Like, maybe I should do that too. Everyone else is doing it. So if you live in a conservative area and there's a bunch of fucking dudes, thin blue line, a lot of motherfuckers will do it just to fit in. Don't even give a fuck about the thin blue line. Like, you know, they'll just be like, oh yeah, my redneck buddies are doing it. I'll do it too. That kind of cognitive dissonance is the social basis for fascism. Yeah, or any other ideology on earth. You find me an ideologically consistent fucking position or human being, and I'll fucking, I don't know, I'll kiss your ass every day for the rest of your life. I might enjoy that too much. I don't know. Cloud, thanks for the 99 cents. Appreciate you. The flag that's associated with the Confederate flag wasn't even the real Confederate flag. It was yeah, I know, it's crazy. Like that was the flag that we make this big fuss about. It's not even the actual Confederate flag, quote unquote. TJ's obviously ideologically inconsistent. Yeah, of course I am. I just said you can't even find a goddamn consistent human being. Is a Nazi swastika flag fascist? I mean, it stood as a symbol of a fascistic government. So, yes, in that sense, but like, is everybody who flies it or depicts it in any way fascist? Nope. There's a lot of different possible intents you could have there. You could have it because you're depicting it in a work of art. You'd be like, yeah, we need to depict this group. So we're going to do that. You could just be an edgy fucker, just like, yeah, look, swastika, crazy. Yeah, the swastika, you could be Hindu, where it means a totally different thing. But I think we're talking specifically about the Nazi swastika here. You know, some people just like, I mean, like, it's a fucking very powerful looking symbol. Like, it looks fucking very appealing to the human eye. Like, the red, the white, the black, it's a strong flag. It really looks impressive. Now, I don't know if that's because of of what happened historically with it, That it's like, wow, you know what it did, or just like that it already just looks cool. The only flag that matters is the Limp Bizkit flag. Like from a design standpoint, the Nazi flag is pretty fucking cool. From a design standpoint. So I could see someone admiring just the aesthetics of it, honestly. Now, obviously, that's not, if someone's flying in their front lawn, there's enough social awareness that obviously that person is signaling something. They're not just signaling like, I appreciate this on an aesthetic level, you know what I mean? They're obviously fucking taking a fucking political position with that, a pretty extreme one. So don't misinterpret this as like, let's give endless deference to anybody who flies a hate symbol or something. But I'm just saying, like, you can't take for granted someone's meaning in doing something. You have to fucking get in their heads and figure it out. That's the main point here. A lot of people don't want to admit the Nazis had good fashion sense. Oh my God, they were very very theatrical, great fucking fashion sense. I mean, like the aesthetics that they put together, it just looked powerful. It conveyed power. So yeah, I mean, like obviously masters of that. Their aesthetic was great, and their ability to, I don't know, just fucking put out propaganda that was so effective on so many people. Hitler was a fucking dork, though. I really don't get when people are like, oh my God, to hear him speak. It's like, I guess you had to have been there. Because to me, like if I went somewhere and there was like this little tiny man with a stupid mustache waving his arms around and screaming, I'd be like, this ain't the place for me. Fare thee well, But who fucking knows? Maybe if I understood the words and I lived in the time, I'd be like, oh, I see. But you don't speak German. I mean, I know, but just like the presentation of it, like some dude with a nasally high, fucking Jews. I mean, like, okay, let's go to English with it. Like, it's basically like a little tiny dude. He's just like, and the fucking Jews are a bunch of douchebags, guys. That's why I gotta do something about these fuckers. God damn it, who's with me? And a bunch, yeah! It's like, what? How? It's like, what? That's where we are, I guess. But then I see Trump and I'm like, oh, okay. The appeal of fucking like, yeah, like, I don't know. Fascists are just really bad at picking vessels, I guess. They just have very unimpressive, but then, like what if like if Trump, started World War III or something, it'd be like, oh, well, you have to understand he was a very eloquent speaker. It's like, what? Would that fucking come about to like justify shit? Well, he seduced us into it with his wily ways and his silver tongue. It's like, I don't know, man. Red, white, and black are almost always the first colors to appear in any human language. Also, I speak German and can't understand most footage. Interesting. Yeah, red, white, and black. I don't know. Those are very cool colors. I like those colors for sure. It's a great color scheme. I literally made that up, lol. What'd you make up? Kyle. I don't know what he made up, whatever. Or middle-aged women soaking control, what? Panties? Chad Trump? Oh, wait, I need to read that comment, hold on. Or middle-aged women soaking their control top panties over alpha Chad Trump. Blurg. I don't understand everything you said there, but gross. TJ, how can we bring up terrorism and not be racist? I even noticed some modern Democrats who fall in this trap. How can we bring up terrorism and not be racist? I don't even understand the question. What's the connection between the two things? Control top panties. That's the part I don't get. What the fuck is control top panties? Your makeup looks bomb, TJ. It's because I shaved my eyebrows off. I kind of get Norse woodland troll vibes. I mean, in the best way. I mean, I don't even know if that could be taken in a bad way for me, anyway. Spanx. Okay. You can't control top. You can control top me anytime, TJ. I've noticed your flirtations are becoming excessively. I thought it was just like a joke at first, but I'm starting to think you're actually flirting with me. What is the connection between terrorism and racism? Congratulations on your high IQ, TJ. Well, what is the connection? Okay, I'm stupid. Thanks, but why? Is this another one of those like, you're stupid because I vaguely insinuate to why you're stupid? Okay. So wait, who was that said that? That was Xenodroid. So Xenodroid, since it's so obvious, explain it to me. Since I'm so dumb on this, just draw me the little dot to dot. You tell me the connection between terrorism and racism. Sorry, terrorism. Yeah, that was the connection. Terrorism and racism. Someone's like, how do you talk about terrorism without being called racist? Okay. Like, terrorism isn't a race. Terrorism is not committed by one race. Terrorism's not committed by one ideology. So what's the fucking connection? Connect the fucking dots, bitch. Prove I'm stupid. I know there's a little delay. I'll let the guy fucking type it out here. Type it out. 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 When you say terrorists in America, 99% of people think of Osama bin Laden. Really? Even still? I don't know about that. He's not even alive anymore. And 9/11 was, I don't know, how long ago was that now? A million years ago? It was like 20 years ago or something. Fuck. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there's like been way more recent fucking terrorists. I don't think anyone, I don't know, maybe some people, but like when I think terrorist, I no longer think just like only a Muslim activity, because there's been way too many other fucking terrorism incidents in this country that have involved like black people, white people, not really so much Hispanic and Chinese people yet, but hey, I'm sure they're getting around to it. Yeah, I mean, Osama bin Laden is not the archetype for terrorism in my mind. Are school shootings, terrorist attacks? Depends on the motivation. Depends on why. Yeah, I mean, like, I really honestly associate terrorism at this point more with white supremacists in this country than I do with Muslims. Because we've seen a lot more, we've seen an uptick in, of that kind of terrorism. And it's been a while since the last, like, Muhammad al-Shalik fucking bombed this or that. I mean, I'm sure it'll happen again, but it hasn't happened in a minute, so. Yeah, there has to be a political. So to me, anyway, I like I said, every word is going to have different definitions to different people. If you think that there's such a thing as an actually standardized definition, I'm sorry, it's just not real. But to me, a terrorist attack connotes that there was some sort of political motive. Basically, I'm going to do this thing to either, raise awareness of my cause, or because these people are standing in the way of my cause, or whatever. Or, we're going to use this attack to strike fear into the enemies of our cause, basically. And it's going to demoralize them, and it's going to maybe achieve some other strategic effects. That are going to hopefully change society into something more akin to what I want. That's terrorism. Now some mass shootings events do fit that, and some don't. If someone's just like, girls won't sleep with me or whatever, probably not. But maybe, like, if the incel goes out and says, I'm going to kill a bunch of women because then they'll be afraid of guys like me, and then they'll maybe, like, start fucking guys like me in the future, like, maybe this will, serve the incel cause. Like, if they believe that, then that could be terrorism, Or if it's just like, I want women to be more humble in culture, so I'm going to punish them for not being humble. That could be a terroristic motive. So yeah, like, plenty of terrorists that are not associated with any one race, though. So I fail to see the connection strongly at this point. Maybe if you made that statement like directly in the wake of 9/11, I could see the like inherent racial sort of connection there. But like at this point, with this zeitgeist, nah. Why is your face fucked up? My face isn't fucked up. I'm wearing makeup. You know that. So I don't know why you're asking, but yeah, that's what's going on. Just in case for some reason you can't figure that out. I don't know. Yeah. People are still reluctant to call white terrorists terrorists. No, they're not. I'm suffering from a weird unknown new disease. It just came out. Stevie didn't like the Batman. He wrote me. He was like, "Did you like the new Batman movie?" Like, "Oh yeah, I loved it." He's like, "I didn't like it." I'm like, "Why not?" Didn't feel it. You couldn't vibe with it. I'm like, "All right, well, can't vibe with it. Can't vibe with it, man." Fucking. Stevie movie review when? I don't think he would just be like, "I didn't vibe with it," and that'd be it. It'd be like, that's his movie review. Conservatives' whole arguments in 2012 was screaming the word Benghazi. Yeah. I never did figure out why they were so pissed about Benghazi, but I guess that it was a big deal. TJ, what's the last video game you played? And why is it the one about where you're an alien blob killing people? What's the one? Why is it the one? Well, I don't know. I played that. It was fun. A little carry-in shit. Had a little fun with it. I want to smoke, but I have chest cold, so it kind of hurts. Don't smoke when you have a chest cold. Vore fetish. Do you have a question about it, or are you just throwing it out there? Vore fetish. Is this an announcement to me that you have a vore fetish? Is this you asking me to talk about vore fetish? I don't know. I do because fuck it, lol. Low? I've been smoking and I have a chest cold. I don't recommend. Yeah, don't do that. Try to avoid that if you can. Vore fetish. What's the game about eating things about your vore fetish, to be more clear? Oh, okay. No, I don't think so. Though maybe, I don't know. I didn't really have a conscious. So on a conscious level, I was never like, ooh, a game about a monster that eats people. That's sexy because vore. I never thought that. But, I don't know. Maybe that was a factor somewhere in my brain was like, ooh, yeah, monster's going to eat some motherfuckers. So I don't know. Could be. Yeah, I don't really mind being called stupid, but if I'm going to be called stupid, I'd rather have someone actually bring up why. I hate when people think that they can just like allude to some obvious truth out there, but not explain it and be like, I win. Like, no, you don't. You don't win until you actually be like, here's why you're stupid. And then I'm like, oh, then I'll be like, I guess I was stupid. Not sure if you've talked about it, but thoughts on Elon actually buying Twitter. Personally, I thought it wouldn't happen. I didn't really think it would happen, but I'm not surprised that it did. I was kind of just like, Maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. I was leaning towards it probably won't, but apparently it is, so whatever. If he comes out and says this is now a free speech platform or whatever, then I am going to use that platform in some new ways for sure. You know, I will take it. I will take advantage of his free. If he's like free speech, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna take you at your fucking word. Here you go, and we'll see. We'll see if he really believes that or not. You know, but yeah. If he doesn't, then whatever. I don't know. I'll stick around and see what he does with it, and if I don't like it, I'll leave. Would be probably better for my life anyway. I hear people saying, "Oh, it's not even going to change." I mean, it's definitely going to change. There's no way he's going to spend that kind of money just to keep shit the same. You know, there's definitely going to be some shit. We'll see. Where is the music? There's no music. It's gonna become Facebook, yeah. I'd be honestly, I think he's gonna turn it. He's gonna try to turn it into like more of like a video platform. I think he's gonna extend the length that you could post shit on there, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a lot more like streaming shit. I don't know. I think one of the first things he's gonna do is let Trump back on there. So you see Trump on that motherfucker for sure. Tweet talk. Thunderfoot is gone. What do you mean? What does that mean? Gone from where? Gone from Twitter? Trump already said he wouldn't come back, I think. Yeah, he would though. Like his Truth Social thing, like pretty much like fell flat on its face right out of the gate. So yeah, he does say a lot of things. That's true. He means Musk will ban Thunderfoot. I mean, you know, that's the thing is like the guy comes out and says freedom of speech, but like he's got a pretty fucking solid track record of like trying to silence dissent against him. So one has the impression that he's not really going to be about free speech. So freedom of speech from me. Musk clearly wants all of his critics on Twitter. Yeah. I want all of my critics on a platform that I control. It's like, okay. Ooh, shocking. I can't believe you'd want that. What's your favorite Bee Gees song? I don't know. I don't think Elon Musk could actually afford YouTube. I'm pretty sure that it's more valuable than Twitter. TJ, about to what? About to do a stream about online dating. Got any stories? No, I've never really done that. I don't know about valuable. YouTube is certainly more expensive. It's a giant pile of burning money. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, there's an inherent value of like this giant repository of videos, you know, that can be accessed at any time. Like, that's obviously a valuable thing to exist. Favorite YouTube moderator? What? Biden pardoned some nonviolent drug offenders, but it seems like he also pardoned some sketchy people. If I was president, I'd just pardon all the criminals. One of my first acts: free the criminals, free them all. Any president, any person I can pardon is getting out. TJ, you are wrong that Connor is washed. He is face lightweight DP who is much more durable. That at featherweight DP he's beaten Justin Gaeth G, who is fighting for the belt. The fuck are you talking about? What? I didn't understand a goddamn word of that. What does that have to do with anything? TJ, are you doing the grease trap tonight? I'm doing the grease trap in, I don't know, what time is it now? What time is it now, guys? Central. Oh, wait, I can see the time on your comments. 12:30, okay. I'm doing it in like an hour and a half. Yeah, I don't watch sports. Yeah. You said Conor McGregor is washed up? Yeah, like 50 streams ago. On a DFF? Okay. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just saying what I fucking have, like, interpreted from the outside looking in, so. I don't watch that shit. I don't care. Do you think you can actually fight Conor McGregor? Like, anybody could fight him. Could I beat him? I don't know. Probably not. He's, like, still a fuck. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like at my size and the fact that he's fallen off so hard, you know, maybe. Maybe I could fight him. I don't know. Maybe I could beat him up. I don't know how to fight. I'm just big. So he'd probably kick my ass. But I don't know. I feel like my size gives me at least a chance. I can just hurl myself at him. Fucking, you know, I don't think he could fucking handle my weight. So, I don't know. I think I got a shot at least. Fuck. Like, if I can just tackle his ass, smush him, you know, I don't know. 190 nowadays. Yeah, I'm way heavier than that. But yeah, he'd probably kick my ass. I mean, obviously, he's a trained fighter, for fuck's sake. Your weight works against you with an opponent who knows how momentum works. I love you, TJ, you'd be eviscerated. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like that shit you just said is just more like little guy cope, though. Because I hear some really stupid shit from fucking little dudes that are, like, trying to convince themselves that, like, they're tougher than they are. And, like, yeah, I get it. You don't like the fact that any giant can come along anytime and smush you like an insect, but, like, that's just how it is. Like, I'm sorry. Like, oh, man, if you really understand how momentum works, yeah, here's how it works. I smash you like a fucking bug, bitch. That's how it works. Oh, he'll use your own weight against you. How's he gonna do that when he's crushed like a fucking bug? I'll kick your legs. Yeah, that bullshit. You used to have this dude always be like, every time he's the little guy, always talk about, I know I fight you, I fight you, I kick your legs. Like, if you kick my legs, you discover that my legs are like tree trunks, and your legs are like little toothpicks being fucking slammed up against them. And then I would smush you like the fucking bug you are. Because that's how you all are. You're all just little bugs. You're all just little bugs. I get it, though, because you know what? On the rare occasion that I come across someone bigger than me, I start to fucking get in your position. Oh, well, I'd still win using... No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Some 7-foot-tall motherfucker kicked my ass. Of course he would, because he's bigger. He's bigger and he's stronger. Okay? So, yeah. Kick someone in the knees from the side, they'll go down. Sorry. Maybe. I don't know. Because the fucking guy I'm talking about, He had a martial arts background. He's like, I fought dudes your size, da 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 da. And then he got drunk, and he was drunk. Tried to sweep that leg, did that side kick, and it was just like, that didn't do shit. Sorry, I'm just still standing here. I mean, it kind of made me, I kind of wobbled for a second, I guess. But that was it. So I don't know. Fights are unpredictable in nature. Yeah, that's true. You know, honestly, I'd rather just like get a weapon anyway. Just rather be like, so then there's no fucking, like, even if they're tougher, just be like, bzz, zap, you know, whatever. Ever have a good president again? I don't think so. Probably not. Not unless you guys elect me. But you won't do it because you're too fucking weak. Did you crush his skull for that? I didn't even fucking fight back. I just kind of looked at him like, please just like knock this off. Just don't do this anymore. Somebody slaps CJ, pulls a 6-shooter on him. Yeah, why not? I'll elect TJ and commit voter fraud for him. Thank you. Yes. TJ, are you 6'1"? I met you in LA. You're not that big. I'm 6'6". What are you talking about? I am not 6'1". Literally everyone that meets me is like, you're way bigger than I thought. But apparently your ass is like, I met you in LA and you weren't even that big, bro. Check again. I don't think you met me then. I think you met some dude that was claiming to be me, because I am fucking way bigger than 6'1". Who do you pick as your VP? Why is it that why is it these motherfuckers never fucking tell us their VP picks before? Like, why is it always customary to tell us that so fucking far on in the process? Like, I feel like these motherfuckers need to have their VP choice like lined up like real early on, so you know. Who would be my VP? I don't know. I thought about making Kyle my VP. So if you go to a jiu-jitsu class, you couldn't even beat the coach, let alone Connor. Experience means way more than size. I grapple and I'm 6'3", but smaller people with better skill beat me. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess I'm not going to argue with your experience. I mean, I never had it, so. All I know is that I've never even, like, when it comes to a small dude, I've never even had one, like, be able to hurt me, let alone think of them beating me. It's just, like, kind of a joke to me. But maybe there is some level of, like, magical physics-defying skill where they can do it, you know? I guess at that level, like, dude, that ant over there, he knows every fucking martial art there is. Oh shit, that ant's really good at martial arts. Don't fuck with that ant. Okay, sure. Sure thing, bud. 100% on the VP point, knowing which motherfucker will take over in case you die seems pretty important, especially since we're re-electing walking corpses. Yeah. I'd like to see it become customary to announce that shit a little earlier at least. How's your pain tolerance though, big guy? I literally like hurt myself for fun. Like, okay, see this? Here, let me see if I can I show you that? It's like really hard to get the angle on it. Oh god, why the fuck? You guys see that? You see this fucking square there? That was like ice. If you take salt and you press it on your skin, and then you hold ice down on it really hard, it actually like burns your skin. It's like a chemical burn. The ice gets super cold super fast, and it fucking actually gives you rapid onset frostbite. And I just did that for like whatever a fun time, okay? You wanted that? I didn't even want it. It was just like a passing amusement for me. Like I don't fucking yeah, I have a high pain tolerance. I don't care about that. I mean, yeah, there's like a certain level of pain where you're obviously I'm gonna be but like I can take a lot. um, like my bedroom activities could include like yeah, like beat me with a fucking cane or something. So like give me a fucking break. Is that considered self-harm? I mean, I guess. But I wasn't like expressing my angst or anything like that. When you're into BDSM, pain is more fun than scary. I mean, I kind of like when it's scary. I don't know. I'm like kind of into the whole fear thing too. So yeah, like I don't know. You burn, TJ. You're not fireproof. Yeah, obviously. Like I'm not saying I'm like immune to damage or something. Um, I'm just saying that like I'm 6'6". I'm pretty strong. And like I don't know much about fighting techniques at all. So you got me on that. Like my technique is probably not that great. My stamina is probably not anything incredible. I don't know. I have fucking weaknesses for sure, but like I don't know. Just threatening with a flamethrower. Like it's gotten to the point where it's like he's so mad that I would win a hypothetical fight against him that he's breaking out the big hypothetical guns. What if I dropped a nuke on you? It's like, okay, yeah, I guess I'd die. You win now. Um, I don't know. I don't know if people care so much about this anyway, but I don't know. I feel like I do reasonably well in most fights with most people. I'll leave it at that. Scrawny legs. I have scrawny legs for my body. They're not. I mean, like, I was doing leg presses yesterday at like the maximum weight of the machine, which I don't know what it was, is like 350 or something. I know there's leg press machines that go way, way higher than that, but like I could do those leg presses. So I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty strong. Like my legs are pretty strong. Like most of those leg machines I was doing at like max weight and stuff. So I don't know. A punch to the chin will make your brain go numb. I don't think you'll like it. Yeah, I mean, like, there's lots of places I don't want to be punched. Thank you. Like, you think you're like telling me something like, dude, did you know, before you say that, did you know that punches hurt? Touch his collarbone. Adderall actually cured that. I don't know, something about being on an Adderall prescription, it cured my collarbone shit. So now my collarbones can be touched. I no longer care. Why are so many people mad about a hypothetical fight? They're so jacked up on this topic. What the fuck? I don't know. It's like I've challenged their honor. This is what I mean. It's like the short man syndrome, though. It's like, oh, I'm shorter than him. I'm not as big as him. So he thinks that automatically makes him tougher than me. So I got to like prove that's not true with my rhetoric. And it's like, you're never going to prove it with rhetoric, right? You want to fight? We'll fight. Okay. Come fucking start a fight with me. And we'll see, I guess. And then if you beat me, it's like, well, that proves that. But like this weird, like non-stop parade of insecurity that's happening just because I fucking said that is like pretty sad, bro. Do people pick fights with you a lot? No. In real life, never. No one does that. A dude did that to me. Like I had a couple times in school where like some people did that. But, you know, as an adult, that never happens. Dudes avoid me. If they even think I'm mad, they'll like avoid my general space, you know. Could you fuck up Paul if he stepped to you? I would never. I don't even want to think about fighting Paul. All right. I don't even want to think about that. I don't want to have no violent fucking feelings towards anybody I work with or live with or anything like that. If we got in a fight, I would just start biting it and it turn into sex. Well, that sounds fun. Would you kiss and cuddle Paul if he stepped to you? Yes. So, teacher, you're lifting now? Yep. People tried to fight me a lot in high school. Fair, though. I'm not really an intimidating-looking dude. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you have an intimidation factor. But, for me, though, I don't know. Yeah, some people would want to fight me because, like, I was just like, I don't know, I'm big, but I'm kind of like doughy and stuff. So, but I don't know. There were people fighting me, but it was always like really small dudes that wanted to fight me. For some, they always get all riled up and want to fight to like prove themselves or something. And it's just like, don't use me as your like weird like self-esteem tool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go pick a fight with the giant to prove that I'm not a shrimp. It's like, please, just like, don't do that. But it did happen a lot. So I don't know. A lot of times, you know, they could be put in their place pretty easily. Other times, you know, it's required a little bit more effort. But usually I can just kind of ignore someone like that. You'll be there, Huckleberry. Message retracted. What do you think of near-death experiences? I don't believe in them. I don't think they're happening. Message retracted. Message retracted. Message retracted. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm just like waiting for the topic to move on, but I guess as long as they're on it, I'm on it. Because I reflect the chat on this show. So if that's what I'm getting to work with, then I'll keep fucking opining on that shit. But yeah, I mean, like, if you don't like a topic on this, feel free to throw a new one out there, because, you know, at any moment I could fucking move on. What's your VP pick? I don't know. I said Kyle Kalinske would probably be the fucking first choice I have. What drug you do? Weed, mostly. I don't know much about the 440K, whatever the fuck, Warhammer. I don't know much about that shit. Woo! I'm black. I want to know what racist stuff you've heard being said in Provate. Lots of stuff, really. You know, I've heard lots of racist shit in private, for sure. There's a lot of fucking white people that, like, the second there's no black people around, really do talk, like, a lot of weird trash. You know? It's like, whoa. So, yeah, tons of it. Usually it's not, like, overt stuff, like, fucking blah, blah, blah. It's not, like, super, like, KKK shit. It's more like, well, they're black, and, you know, I think that, you know, a lot of black people are, you know, uneducated and violent and stuff, and so blah, blah, blah. You know, it'd be like shit like that. It'll just get kind of casually tossed around. Like these, like, really bad stereotypes and shit. There's definitely a lot of people who, like, the second there's no black people around, don't think twice about fucking just like spewing that. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. And then you'll hear like some black jokes or something sometimes, maybe. Yeah. The white guys. Not enough bananas. Did you have sex with J.K. Rowling? No. Not because of her views, though. I just don't find her attractive on that, like, level or in that respect. What music do you listen to while working out? I'm not usually. I don't really listen to music usually when I do it. Sometimes I'm with people who are, so I kind of inadvertently do. But when I'm working out, I don't necessarily immediately think like I gotta play some music. Um, I listen to music when I write a lot of the times, but I don't really listen to it when I work out usually. Um, Unless, like, I mean, there's usually something playing incidentally though, so whatever. I think I would laugh at myself if I was listening to Eye of the Tiger working out. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of your rival. Yeah, I went to the gym really like late when it was pretty empty because I didn't really want to be there when like other people were there. I'm kind of shy around people, you know, and I don't really like be around them that much. Um, so I was trying to like avoid too many humans. Sorry. What's your best scream? If I give you my best scream, my neighbors are gonna call the police because they're getting murdered. Okay. um, you gotta find music that works for you, TJ. The thing is, I really don't want music when I'm working out because for me, it's an opportunity to think, and I'd rather just like think while I'm doing it, and like focus on like what's on my mind. I feel like music would be a distraction, and also like a lot of times I need to focus like very strongly on like the technique of what I'm doing, because I'm really not great at form. Um, a lot of the time. So I feel like I need a lot of focus. But a lot of times I want to like think about the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, you know? Think about the goals, keep them in my mind, very sharply focused and stuff. Have an idea about that kind of thing, you know? Well, I was told by Corey that, you know, if it comes to like form or weight, form is definitely the more important of the two, right? You're better off doing something with the correct form than you are, you know, like 10 pounds with the correct form is probably better than 40 pounds with an incorrect form, right? So, obviously, not every form that's wrong is equally wrong, but, you know. Like, okay, Scotty's gonna give me shit for saying it, but like, I will see Scotty come here, right? And he's like, he's trying to impress me with how many fucking curls he can do, but I'm not impressed because he literally just uses fucking swinging momentum to lift that shit. He's like, wah, wah, wah. You got, like, that is not how it's fucking done, dude. So I'm not impressed. Anybody can swing it around. Like, that's not lifting it, you know? And I told him that, and he's like, no. It's like, all right. Yeah, like, you're supposed to have control of it at all times. Like, if you don't control it at every second, that means you control its ascent strictly with muscle, not with momentum, and you control its descent the entire fucking time. If you can't do that, then you can't do it. Go to a lower weight. Form before weight all day. I'll hold your feet to the fire on that one, lol. Yeah, for sure. Better hold my feet to the fire. um, no, yeah. Like I said, Corey used to be a personal trainer and shit, so he knows what he's fucking talking about. You know, I ordered is one of those EMS machines. It's like muscle stimulation. And I was like, when I heard about them, oh yeah, you just like stimulate your muscles with these like machines and shit. And I was like, isn't that the same as like a TENS machine? It's actually not. Like, it's a little different, subtle differences. I don't know exactly why, but one targets muscle and one targets nerves. Don't know exactly how they fucking figure that out, but whatever. But I was like looking into it, like, that's gotta be fucking bullshit, right? That doesn't fucking work. So I looked into it expecting I was gonna find like, it's all bullshit, just another fucking scam for your money. But actually, like the more and more research I did, the more it was like, yeah, very promising, fucking 30%, like a lot of fucking scientific papers on it, all kinds of shit. So apparently that shit works. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot. See if I can see if it enhances my workouts or whatever the fuck. Because you can do it while you're working out, I guess, to stimulate your muscles. Or I guess you could probably just do it afterwards or when you're not working out. We'll see. Do you ever do the Mensa IQ tests, or do you think they're just cocksuckers? I think they're just cocksuckers, but I did do it, and I was like invited in. I got to the point where I was like, I wanted to see if I could get into Mensa. I want to see if I was smart enough to be admitted into it, and I was smart enough to be admitted into it, but I didn't go into it because I have no actual urge to be in it. But I wanted to see if they would admit me. I don't know. I feel like there's something kind of like weird about Mensa, but yeah. I just don't want to be in any organization, period. Mensa means stupid in Spanish. That's pretty ironic. When lifting, establish a mind-muscle connection. That's what I'm trying to do. Because what I realize, a lot of times my issue is like, because I've like neglected my body for so much of my life, my brain does not connect with my body as well as it should. Like they don't have as strong a connection. They don't communicate with each other as strongly as I want them to. And so I'm trying to, fucking do that shit. But I look nothing like Marlon Brando. David and Goliath concept. Yes, that's true. There is that story. The ultimate expression of small guy cope. Fucking David slew Goliath. Like, all right. Throw a rock at him. It's not that big a deal, okay? Anybody can get a rock thrown at him. Yoga and meditation help develop that connection. Yeah, maybe. Patience, big man. You can get there. I know. I'm working on it. I work on improving myself a little each day. And I mean, it's harder for me because I already started off better than all of you. So it's like hard to motivate yourself to improve when you're already so fucking great. But, he's doing upright crunches now. Yeah, that's right. This is my upright crunches. Remember, diet is important. I'm on a diet. Fuck you. I don't need all these. This is like obvious shit. Yes. I'm already dieting. I had fucking hummus and carrots and cucumbers for fucking breakfast, okay? I'm fucking on a diet. I'm like very strictly limiting my fucking intake of calories. I'm eating mostly vegetables. I'm not eating a bunch of fucking processed shit. I'm not eating a bunch of fucking sugars. Okay? I'm there. I'm doing it. Okay? I'm not like eating 100% healthy. I have like my little, I'll have a little thing here and there that I probably shouldn't, but am I drinking water? Yes, I'm drinking more water. I am doing that too. With equal or similar skill, bigger person wins. Probably. Yeah, because they have more advantages for sure. TJ, you ever do the 5x5 routine for strength? Best method for starting strength. Oh my God, please do not, do not give me unsolicited advice on this shit. Okay, you know what? Send me a link. If anybody wants to send me a link to their workout shit, I will listen to the pitch. But like, don't try to give me the pitch yourself unless you're a fucking like have some sort of expertise. Okay? But if you have something that you feel like works for you and you want to share it with me, I understand that impulse. DM it to me on my fucking Twitter, okay? Stuff that shit in my Twitter inbox. Send me a link, be like, hey, this really helped me. This is the method that I used to do this. I took me from this to this, and I'll look at it. But I don't know. Like the thing is that like there's so much unsolicited advice about how to do this kind of shit out there that sometimes it's like I need to focus on what I'm actually doing and not, change courses midstream, okay? If you're in a calorie deficit, you lose weight no matter what you eat. Well, I don't want to just lose weight. I like to eat healthier stuff too. One of the things I'm trying to correct right now. Okay, so the major flaws, I realize I cannot fix all of my flaws all at once. My first plan when I decided to do this self-improvement shit was I'm going to just become perfect out of the gate. And I'm like, you know what? That might be an unreasonable fucking expectation. So, what I am focusing on right now is I would like to lose weight. I would like to increase the size of my booty meats back there so that I have like a nice ass, because I want a nice ass. I can't have a big cock. I can definitely have a big ass. I'm going to fucking work on that. So, skinny, big ass, a little bit of muscle, and the other thing is shitting well. I'm tired of having like weird, horrible shits because of my terrible diet. So I have worked on increasing my fiber and, having good digestive health and eating things that are actually like good for me so that I poop well. Because it's not TMI. You need to know this. You need to know. You need to know for your own good so that you don't fall into the trap of having like horrible poops, okay? It's not mud butt. It's not. That's not even the fucking issue, okay? So I'll tell you what the issue is. If you really want me to tell you my fucking poop-related issues, I can tell you. But it's gross, and I'm warning you it's gross. So, you have two assholes, not just one, okay? You got one asshole, and then like a few inches in is another asshole, all right? So what happens to me is I get poop. We'll go through that. It'll go through, the inner asshole, get here, and then I don't have the muscle strength to push it the rest of the way out. So I end up with like poop stuck between the two sphincters, right? And then that becomes an issue. And you have to fucking deal with that like for the rest of the day. So yeah, I need to do some like butthole strengthening exercises. But I also need to have bigger, more robust, more together turds. And to do that, fiber, fiber, fiber. So, yes. I told you it was fucking gross, so don't complain to me. I gave you enough of a fucking warning that it was going to be nasty. So, don't bitch at me, all right? I don't need all this crybaby shit. I only shit once every 2 or 3 days. Apparently that's bad. Yeah, that is pretty bad. Now, I shit pretty fucking regularly. Teacher's right, I needed this. Right, because, like, you might have the same fucking issues. So, you need to know. But, yeah, I mean, like, I have some ideas for this anal exercise, TJ. Oh, you do you? Don't force the poo. I know this. I know not to push because that can end up with anal fissures and things of that nature, so. I try to schedule my shit around when the markets close. I have no idea if that's a true thing or if you're saying something that's like, morning TJ, have some morning bucks. Thank you, Chaos in Rush. You were very nice. Always shower after shit. No, I don't do that. I've always been forcing the poo. Yeah, you're gonna have serious problems at some point. when you shit so much it makes you tear up. I hope that's tear up and not tear up, because, do you shit in the shower? No. I have shit in the shower before. It was an accident, but yeah, that did happen. TJ, yoga in the morning is a good idea. Maybe so, but I'm not really great with yoga. It's really hard because it's all form, and it's like hyper emphasis on like very difficult form. And I don't know, I'm not really good at it. And it's hard for me to find like that like centery kind of shit. I get very antsy on yoga. I'd much rather like lift something heavy than fucking sit there in some weird pose where I feel wrong and I get frustrated because I can't fucking do the pose. Like, here's the thing. If I can't curl like 100 pounds, I can go to 50. I can go to 25. I can go to 10. I can go to nothing and still at least know I can do the fucking curl, right? But if I can't do the yoga pose, I just flat out can't fucking do it. And if I can't do something at all, that's discouraging. So I don't fuck around with that shit because it makes me feel bad. And I don't know. I don't get anything out of it. It just feels like really slow and dull and boring. And it's too hard and I hate it. So fuck yoga. It's not for me. At least not yet. Maybe when I'm more in shape, I can like kind of like get into some yoga. I don't know. Maybe. It's not my thing though. There are beginner yoga poses? Yeah, I've seen your beginner yoga poses. I really hate stretching though. I'm not like a big fan. I've always, every time I've ever done lifting and shit, like I'll do some basic stretches and like loosen up and shit, but I've never been like one for this, like now for my 15-minute stretching regimen. I've never done that shit, and it's never fucking, I've never been hurt. I've never been like, oh shit. Now maybe it'll happen and I'll be like eating these words and like regret it, but do you do cardio? I feel like the stuff I do, I get enough cardio from what I do already. Maybe at some point that'll not be the case anymore and I'll have to actually like do like direct cardio, but like I definitely fucking see an increase in heart rate just doing normal gym shit without running around and fucking, doing backflips or whatever the fuck. My throat is really dry, so if anyone is still listening to this, could use like a drink of some kind. Anyone that could actually bring me one. Anyone that's in my location. This stream deserves a like. Thank you. My boyfriend bought Faming Hot Cheetos Mountain Dew, but we haven't tried it yet. Have you tried it yet? No, I would never drink that. That sounds hideous. Sounds really fucking bad. Never would I do that. Which one is really live? Make can of butter. I feel incredibly awkward with yoga. This whole one with the mind thing is not my thing. Yeah. Like I said, I have a problem connecting to my body, and yoga just like really drives that home to me in a way that like makes me feel powerless, and that's not the way I need to feel right now. So I'm definitely not getting into yoga. I cannot abide by fucking failure. Like if I fail it, like if I'm not perfect at something, okay. But if I just totally fucking fail at something, that's like the quickest way for me to be just like, fuck that thing. Nope. And there's just been too many fucking yoga poses that were supposedly beginner poses that I was just like, I try to assume, and I was just like, I can't do this. My hamstrings are too tight, whatever the fuck. And then I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't want to fucking sit there and fail at something. it's like miserable and debilitating. So I'll do something I'm not good at till I get good, but I'm not doing something I can't do. Me and tennis. Fuck that, yeah. Maybe because you're so tall. It's because I'm so tall and my hamstrings are very tight. There's like a lot of stuff that I can't do because of like my weird morphology where I have this very long torso and these very short relative to my body legs. Um, I have the exact same issue. Yeah. So anyway, the fact that my hamstrings are so tight though makes it hard to do particular exercises and poses and things that are supposed to be easy. Um, so I don't know. Trying to loosen them up, I guess. I don't really know how. There's like stretches you can do, but I don't know. None of them ever seem to actually do anything. Um, my hamstrings are horrible as well, but after sticking with yoga class for a few months, they get better. There's no way I could do that for a few months, bro. um, you look so angry. Yeah, I am. I'm always angry. Soy milk is icky. I know it tastes like wood. It tastes like wood pulp. If Scotty ever chooses to put out that fucking video we shot about it, then maybe people would find out. But I don't know. Seems like that's like taking forever. You guys see how it like got a bunch of views on TikTok the other day? I mean, not like an insane amount, but like I don't know, like 15,000 or something on the DFF thing. A little rant. Did you give me any water?
You want water?
Yeah, I said that.
I'm sorry.
Put some of that fiber in it. Thank you. Love the look. Yeah. Thank you. I want more. I want this to be fucking darker is my issue. Like, why is it so light through here? I mean, this filter might not be doing any favors. Let me just like go to normal for a second. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I could definitely use more in there. Fibrous water. Yeah. I mean, you can't even tell it's in there. So, like, who cares? Like I said, I'm trying to solve poop problems, Get as much fiber as you fucking can, and that will solve problems eventually, right? It's supposed to. When do you think we'll move past capitalism? I don't know. I think that it's either going to become obsolete because we just revert back to total like feudalism, or it's going to be like just automation is going to kill it, or it's just going to collapse somehow, and then we're just going to be like, oh, let's not do that again. So I don't know, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere in the near future. It's I don't think you're going to see the end of capitalism in your day. Making shakes can be the great way to consume a lot of protein, sure. Thank you.
I'm going to be doing that for a while.
Okay.
No.
Eat cottage cheese with ketchup. All right. Contrite TJ knows his tone was dickish. Lol. That's just me. I mean, I can't avoid that. TJ, say top 5 things about your wife. Top 5 like good things, I guess. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Yeah. I know the struggle, TJ. No judgment. I have I just have an assholey tone. I'm just trying to be direct and speak clearly because my natural inclination is to kind of like be passive and mumble. So I try to be like direct like that, but sometimes it comes across as like, I guess, a little short, maybe. Especially at work, yeah. I don't really work. I mean, not a traditional job anyway. I'll top 5 things on anyone's wife. Yeah. Also, my voice in my head doesn't sound like what it sounds like to you guys. You know, I no one's voice does. Everyone has their own voice in their head, and then like what they're actually sound like. You know, and I don't know. The voice in my head is not quite as like deep and stuff as what actually is going on. Uh oh. Why is Chelsea upset? What's the fucking slantways? What's the why? What did I do? What did I do? What did I fucking do? No! No! I hear voices of idols, musicians. Never really hear my own, yeah. TJ, will what? Will you and the other hosts consider doing a dancing contest? Yes, that's gonna happen very soon. Yeah, what's wrong, Chelsea? Didn't name the top 5 things. I don't fucking want to do top 5 things about Chelsea. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do no top 5 shit. Dog kennel for you, mister. Yeah. We're supposed to have a top 5 list. No. You don't get a top 5 list. That's not happening. Not gonna happen. Why? Is it you really want the top 5 list? Is that really what's going on here? Like I gotta do the top fucking 5 bullshit about Chelsea? Do it for your wife, but it's like it's not even a good it's not even a good thing. It's not a good thing. You don't want it. Who the fuck wants to be reduced to like some top 5 bullshit? I wouldn't want it. Top 5 things about TJ. Because no matter what you say, it's gonna be like, well, what about this thing? What about this thing? What about on the rest of the list? Damn it. Because it can't fucking cover everything. You can't cover everything in fucking 5 items. So why even fucking bother with that? Plus, I don't know how to rank that shit. Hi, TJ. What is your favorite part about living in Louisiana? This is your monthly TJ cheddar. What? Okay, thank you. My favorite part about living in Louisiana, I don't know, probably being able to eat Cajun Creole shit when I want it. But because I have it any time, I don't really have like a strong urge for it most of the time because like it's there if I ever want it. So I guess I have been having a little bit of a hankering for a muffalata lately. So I'm glad I live somewhere where I can get that because I do like that. It's kind of cool to live by my family sometimes. I'd like to be a little further, but having them within visiting distance is nice until they bitch at me for not visiting enough. Don't fucking do a top 5 list of me. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it, man. Do you like playing long games like chess or poker? No, I'm not patient enough for that. The winters can be nice here too, that is true. So I'll tell you fucking, I'm not going to do a top 5 list about fucking Chelsea, all right? Because that's stupid. I reject the fucking premise of that. But I'll praise Chelsea for a minute, all right? So, best things about Chelsea are, one, she's very fucking sexy. Sexy as fuck to me, which is very important. She's fucking does not take shit from any fucking buddy in all the fucking world, all the public fucking square. I did it for you, TJ. Shut up. You didn't do shit for me. You go to hell. Doesn't care. Fucking say anything to anybody anytime. She can be the fucking public relations person that's like nice and conciliatory if she really wants to do that, but that's not her nature. And she will not fucking do it unless like she sees an advantage in it. So that's fucking good. And like, she's a really sweet person. Yeah, she's a sweet person until you get on her fucking bad side. Then she'll just fucking bulldoze. You know, she'll run you over like a fucking bulldozer. She don't give a shit. She'll kill you. She'll kill you dead. She won't even fucking think about you. Okay. So that's pretty fucking cool. You know, and then also Chelsea, like, she made this thing fucking behind me. She's really fucking good at arts and crafts and like colors and fucking, you know, she's been learning about gardening and shit lately. She's good at yoga. She's good at fucking, you know, motivational shit. She stays motivated even though she's like in pain a lot of times from like her spinal deformity and things of that nature. And, you know, but she's like never fucking stops. Like, I don't know. She's just like very fucking resilient. There's no, like, she has like an endless fucking resiliency that's like very impressive. And she would fucking totally disagree with that, by the way. Like, in her mind, she's not that resilient. And I think it's because like emotionally she feels like so like drained a lot of times because she is a very like emotional person. But, you know, the reality is that she fucking pushes through all of her adversity on like a daily basis to get a lot more shit done than most people do. And that's pretty cool. And I just like the fact that she don't fucking take no shit from anybody. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. And I love fucking arguing with her because that's always fun. You know, even when it's like a serious fight, it's kind of fun for me. I don't think she likes it as much as I do, but it's kind of cool. And I don't know, she's like very smart, very fucking reasonable. She's very practical in a lot of ways, but you can talk her into some impractical shit. So that's fun. I don't know, man. Just everything. Just love my fucking life. What do you want? Like, of course I'm gonna say a million fucking one good things about her. Like, she don't even have any flaws as far as I'm fucking concerned. So that's why I'm not gonna say like top 5 best things about Chelsea because it's fucking stupid. I'm not gonna limit it down to that or try to like rank what's good about her and like figure it out like some kind of fucking algorithm or some shit. You ever killed someone in cold blood? No. I did kill someone in boiling blood one time. Drown them in a river of it, but never killed someone in cold blood. Just never had enough cold blood around to kill someone in. I hate everything in the world. La da da. Okay. So there, I did your stupid love section. I fucking told you all my fucking Chelsea shit. At least as much as you guys need to know. So, there you go. Do you think Michael Myers versus Pinhead would be a good match? No. No one versus Pinhead is a good match. Pinhead is not about fucking fighting each other. Thanks for bolstering up my ego, baby. You're welcome. I think you and Destiny are the best lefty streamers. It's unfortunate you'll hate each other so much, even though you both think very similarly. I have no idea. I don't know Destiny. I've never liked his shit. I don't know what he believes, but I don't really care. I don't know if I mean like if he's good and I'm good, have fun watching us both. But I don't care about him. Like I don't hate him. Like that's like I just like I don't see what the big deal is. What are your thoughts on Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider films? They have Nicolas Cage in them, so they're kind of fun, but you know, it's still just you know they're pretty dumb movies. I just don't. Pinhead's not like a physical combatant, man. He's got like he just like sends a bunch of chains at you. Like he's not. He doesn't fucking have any combat ability necessarily. Destiny doesn't think poor people should live in cities. I don't even think there should be poor people. So you know. I mean, like he's like ultra lib, right? Like I don't know. Like I don't even. I feel like I'm like pretty fucking far to the left of where what my understanding of his positions are. But then again, I don't really understand much about his positions because I don't care. So I don't know. Maybe I would agree with him on some shit. I don't know. Yeah, Chucky versus Leprechaun could happen. Why would they be against each other though? Those two seem like they'd be friends. Destiny is the rights Vosh. um, doesn't he suck off landlords? Yeah, I would never do that. Yeah, like where's the one where they all like yeah, instead of Freddy versus Jason, it's like how about a movie where Freddy and Jason become friends and like kill each other together, you know? Where's that movie? Enough of the fucking acrimony, enough of the you know, separation, you know. Oh yeah, they could fight over his girl, that's true. Chud 3 win. Dude has like Chud has a cool monster, but Chud pretty much sucks, right? And then I don't know. I've been consuming a healthy amount of Marxist-related literature in my local Barnes and Noble lately. Just getting ready. Dronken feather poop. No idea what you're talking about. What is that? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I think I have to what is that, 1:36? I'm gonna go grab a little snack and then go do this grease trap. So if you guys are patrons, you can go watch me on the grease trap in about 20 something minutes. If you're not patrons, then I guess this is goodbye.